everybody. So today we are still working on this 48 Chevy truck on the S10 frame, obviously. But I got Beau wanted air conditioning in this truck, and I found this company online. If you guys are doing this, if you want air conditioning in your truck, you can buy a complete kit from them. It's pretty cool. So let me go through this unboxing here and show you what all's in this kit. It's pretty cool. Now I know there's plenty of companies out there. There's Vintage Air, there's other ones. But this company here, I found them online, and they actually were way better than anybody else's price I could find. They're called Old Air Products, as you can see. So they're in Fort Worth, Texas. There's their phone number and their website, if you're wanting to know that. So Beau paid $2,300 for this kit. Let me show you what all's in it. We'll put this down here so you can see as I take it apart. You'll see what all he got for his money. And I am going to get a chair since I'm going to be down here. So let me get my chair and we'll sit down here and we'll go through this. Okay, so first of all we have, oh, and by the way, this kit is specifically made to go in a 48 to 53 Chevy truck. So it's specifically made for that. So this is your condenser. And it is, let's see if I can get it out of here. Now I've got to cut it. All right, hold on a second. This was on top of the box when I opened it up. This is your condenser, and it's a pretty small one, but it should be big enough to run the air in this truck. Just a standard aluminum, but I mean, I can tell it's pretty heavy duty. It's not lightweight, so it's pretty heavy stuff there. So that's the first thing we got on top of the box is a condenser. All right. Okay, let's get that out of the way. We'll set that over there. And then when you open up the box here, you've got, first thing I pulled out of here, we've got brackets. It's pretty cool. These guys make, they literally make a bolt-on kit. So, one of these brackets is for the alternator, other one's for the power steering pump. And we've got another bracket for, I think that's for the alternator, if I remember right. And yeah, because this one here is for the power steering pump. And these are all raw steel. That's how they send them to you. And this one here is for the AC compressor to go on top of the motor. So it's going to sit up there something like this, I think. And the compressor is going to sit in this little groove right here. So I'm going to send all this stuff out to be powder coated. So that's why I got that out. That's why I opened this up today, to get those out, to send them off to be powder coated. I think that's all the brackets. Okay, then they even send you pulleys. So here's the first one. This is a water pump pulley. It's a double pulley. Real nice aluminum, pretty shiny product there. The box is kind of beat up. It's been through a little bit there. I don't know what happened to the box, but it's kind of beat up. And then we've got, oh, let me get this opened up. This is a cover. This goes over the Sandin AC compressor. And this is a billet aluminum cover to go over it. All this stuff, all these pulleys match. You got the full set. It's gonna look real nice on this motor. All right, we got that. And then we got power steering pump pulley. Again, that's real nice. Billet aluminum, you can see. Really, really nice looking. We got that. And then we got, I think this is the crankshaft pulley. Yes. This is a triple belt crankshaft pulley. That's Beautiful looking. I like that. That's really sharp. What do you guys think of that? That's nice. I like it. These are going to look really good on the front of this motor. Like I said, this is a complete kit. Oh, and by the way, all those raw steel brackets I showed you guys, they come with all the mounting bolts, spacers, nuts, bolts, washers, everything. Everything you need to bolt them on with, so it's pretty cool. All right, and then last but not least, we have a little alternator pulley to go on the alternator, and it has got 2 pieces to it. See that? It's got 2 pieces that bolt together. So you bolt this on the alternator, then this cover goes over the top. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's some mounting screws in there to mount it with, so that's good. We need those little screws to put the cover on the pulley itself. Okay, now let's get into the air conditioning system itself. So we've got, I'm not sure how much stuff is in here. Here's a dryer, receiver dryer, and a few hoses there, pressure safety switch, and a couple of metal lines, probably what comes off of the condenser. I mean, off the evaporator, not the condenser. And we have one of their catalogs. You can see that. And again, there's their information if you guys need it. You can call them. So they make air conditioning systems for everything. So it's pretty cool. And here's a price list they even included, for all their different stuff. They got it all numbered by the part number and then the price. That's cool. I haven't looked through this, so I don't know what all's in here, but they give you a nice catalog. That's cool. Here's electrical connectors and Schrader valves in that kit, and looks like, there's a trinary switch. So this trinary switch is made, let's see, it turns on the fan, the cooling fan when you turn the AC on, and it also serves as a safety switch. If the pressure in the system gets too high, it turns it off. Turns off the compressor. So that's what that is. That's cool. Just trying to get this stuff out of here without messing anything up too bad. This is your interior pieces. Looks like probably stuff that goes on the firewall. Here's a, matter of fact, if I can get this to move where I want it to move. Come on, there we go. You can see that round donut looking thing right there. That's your pass through. So you put that on your firewall, and this is where your lines pass through the firewall. So that's nice. You got to, cut a big hole, but cut a hole and then that passes through. I'm not sure what these plates are for. There's some foam pieces there. We'll have to figure all that out. Probably some sort of a sealing mechanism to seal between the firewall and the engine compartment. What it looks like to me. Okay, and what else we got? Here's a wiring harness with a set of switches. I'll open this up so you guys can kind of see what's in here. There's a switch there for the fan. There's a switch to turn probably the level of coldness you want. And here's a couple more switches. I don't think they're plugged into anything. But yeah, they are. They're plugged into the harness. Okay, so one of them is for the temperature to go up. I think this thing's a heater and air conditioner. So one of them is to turn the temperature up or down, and that one is to go probably between the the vents coming out the front of the unit and the defroster. That's what that looks like. And then there's a bunch of wiring in here. Yeah, this is a heater too, because there's your heater control valve right there. So yeah, it's a heater and an air conditioning unit. So that's pretty nice for $2,300, not bad. And there's some other different fittings and stuff in here. I'm not sure what it's all for, but I'll try to do a video when we install this thing. There's a lot of stuff here to go through. A lot of stuff to do. We'll lay it all out on the table and go through it. Come on. Trying to get this Ziploc bag to shut. Okay. There we go. All right, what else we got? That's probably a vent to go on the front of the heater unit to blow air, hot air down to the floor. That's what that looks like to me. And then we got your defrost hoses and your air conditioning hoses. We've got 1, 2, got a short one there, and a little longer one there. So we've got 4 of these all together. And of course, these are, you know, you can stretch them out and you can flex them. So I'm not sure where they go, but I'm guessing these 2 long ones are probably the defroster, and the other 2 are probably for the to go between the floor and the vents on the dash. Okay, let's see what else we got. Here's your here's your valve that turns the air conditioning on and off according to the pressure inside. So that's got to go somewhere in the system. I don't know where, but I think if I remember right, this coil goes inside the evaporator, and so it knows at what temperature to turn the air on and off again. So that's what that's for. Oh, and we got another one of these hoses, mid-length, and then we've got this is the heater unit itself. Take it out and look at it. Oh yeah, this is all self-contained. See that? That's cool. So you've got your 2 heater hoses here, your 2 air conditioning hoses there, and of course that rubber grommet thing I showed you, the pass-through. This is where they pass through the firewall, and then this bolts to the firewall. There's 3 nut zerks right there. You bolt it to the firewall with those, and that's probably where that plate, that rectangular plate that's in with that big round grommet goes. It probably bolts on here and seals it to the firewall. And here's your 2 defrost units, outlets I should say, and here's 4 outlets for the heat and air to come out through the dash. And then here's where that vent goes on the front. This is your heater core. So your heat unit comes out there. So you can actually, this is kind of cool, man. You can have heat or air with it. Oh, and there's another hose, another mid-length hose. And then we've got, just says support bracket. I'm not sure what it's for. I'll have to look through the instructions and try to figure all this out. So that's just a bracket to mount something, probably to mount this, I'm guessing. Okay, so that's all that is there, but we've got more stuff behind all that, so we got to dig that out too. Pretty nice, huh? Pretty nice so far? I like it. I think it's really nice. Like I said, this is all, you can buy this whole kit. It's all self-contained. And it's all, you can all buy it, you know, all from the same company. So it's like a pretty nice kit to me. They pack it in here, I can tell you that much. I'm not sure I'll be able to get it all back in the way they got it in. They've done it a few times, I haven't, but I'm not too worried about it. All right, and then behind, on the back side here, of course, we've got our air conditioning lines. So these are what runs the freon through the system. Got 3 of those. And we've got this here is, and this is what makes this cool for the 48 to 54 Chevy trucks. This is designed to fit the 48 to 54 Chevy truck dash. So it's designed to fit the dash. There's a vent there, and a vent there. And here's where those knobs go that I showed you guys earlier that were in that package. And then you've got a 4th vent here. So these 4 vents are what comes out the big unit that I pulled out. The 4 holes in the front of that, they come into this. So that bolts to the firewall back here, and then those tubes come up and connect here, 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 and then wherever you put this one. I'm assuming this one probably goes all the way over to the driver's side, I'm guessing. I don't know. But like I said, I haven't done this before, so, but there's your under dash unit, mounts directly to the bottom side of the dash. That's pretty cool. And it's made, like I said, it's shaped, got the shape of the dash, so it fits right on the dash. Okay, what else we got in here? I don't know if we got anything else down there or not. Looks like that's about it. Got all this crap we don't need. Packing crap. And then, it says heavy duty compressor on here. And I can tell you it's not lightweight, so let's take a look at it. I believe it's a Sandin unit, which is the common one that's being used today on a lot of vehicles. Yep. And look at that, guys. It's I gotta dig it out of here if I can. Now it's stuck in there with that big zip tie. I don't want to cut the zip tie just yet, but you can see it in there. It's actually, I think that's chrome plated. It looks like it's either chrome plated or polished. I can't remember which, but and I know you can get it either way. I think the chrome plating is a little cheaper than the polishing because polishing takes a while. But I mean, it still looks real nice. It's going to look real nice on top of the engine. And it's got 2 pulleys that drive it, so you know you've got 2 belts instead of 1. That's good. It's got a 1-year warranty on the compressor. So anyhow, all right. So that is the unboxing of the Old Air Products complete all-in-one air conditioning system to fit 48 to 54 Chevy trucks. That's pretty nice. All that for $2,300. You got to bolt it in and fill it up with freon and let her go. It should work. So what do you guys think of that? You like it? I like it. It's nice. It's got to be nice to have air conditioning in this truck. It's never had it before. It's had vents, you know. That was the air conditioning before, was the vents on. Vent on the cowl, the vent on the side of the driver's side of the cab. So, all right, guys. So that's going to wrap up this video for the unboxing of this vintage Old Air Systems air conditioning system. So I'm going to start putting this motor together today too. So we'll make a video of that. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.